program your mind, nothing is impossible.
Mr. Westfield Mac, you watching More Than Just Jokes.
What's happening with you, boy?
Oh man, staying out their way, man. You know, staying out their way.
J Mac, what's going on, man?
Oh man, shit. 2018, man. Out here.
You know what it is?
Yeah.
I want to highlight you about we got things going on, and culturally, we gotta be thinking internationally. China just put a ban on I won't say black culture, but they put a ban on hood culture that they've already appropriated. I mean, I've seen lowriders in China.
Right. Oh, they used to come to the hood and buy our shit. Like literally pull up and do their stuff with cash money. And they cut the middleman out with the lowrider shops. That's how bold it was, but it's crazy though that they would just outlaw hip hop like that because they got artists they sell. And plus, the same show that you gonna get $13,000 for out here in Hollywood is $90,000 in China. So what they did, people ain't looking at the bigger picture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They cutting people money out. It's a lot of people eating. Like when you be seeing these rappers, they ain't really making that money down in the States. When they hit that Dubai, China, and all, man, that's triple up. You know what I'm saying? You got people that ain't even on labels. Like you got Nipsey Hussle. He hits China. They love him out there. You know what I'm saying? So
on some gangster shit.
Yeah, so what you telling me that he can't go back out there and get his chip? You know what I'm saying? That's just crazy. And I'm scared for the state of hip hop because I feel like if these motherfuckers could do it, like shit. I mean, who's next to fall in line?
Yeah.
But you got this person that's in office that's triggering this little. Because they like, well, damn, he's in office. He don't respect these millionaire football players. He's talking.
He's weeding out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So they want to weed out.
Like, man, if they voted him out today and he left, he already won. He did what he came to do and to divide. So, if they impeach him and he left today, what he came to do is done. It's done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's straight, man. But, that's a whole different topic, man.
But I mean, it is a topic.
Yeah,
like
it is because it trickles down.
It trickles down because now I like low riding.
Right.
I like low riders, and for those that don't know about Gangsta from Santana and Compton from the Majestics, he got hit a couple years ago when Grand Theft Auto, whatever that gang, it came out a couple years, just back almost 10 years ago. The lowriding culture was big. He had a documentary that came out. It was about lowriding.
Right.
One of his most famous cars, it was a clean ass 64. And everybody know about the Santana 64.
Right.
That went to Japan. It was a glass house. He had a gang of cars that went to Japan. A lot of, or not, excuse me, China or wherever it was. It went over there.
Oh, my homie Yogi Lokes Brome is in China. Big Slugs, Cadillac Coupe de Ville two-tone is in China. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. They pulled up in the hood with cash money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they was going through the lowrider people, but the lowrider people was making money off of them. So they start mingling and, doing their own stuff. But it's crazy, they talking about they can have tattoos. It's no rap music on, how you gonna just stop that? It's crazy. I want to see it because I don't know how you could just stop a culture. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, what does that mean? Like, so Migos and Nipsey Hussle and 50 Cent, they can't go to China? Everybody I just named got tattoos. Everybody I named just rap. Everybody that I named in 2017 went there and got money.
China has the worst pollution.
That's interesting.
They have the worst pollution because all the cheap goods come from China. Right. People walk around with masks on, in China.
Shit,
but now they're
I'm seeing 'em out
banning
here.
our culture in their country, but they have one of the worst pollutions in the world because they're producing goods. They got child labor issues all day. We all know that.
Right.
That's a fact.
Right.
I mean, you pop your tag, you see Ralph Lauren, you see fucking Michael Kors, all the top designers.
Yeah, China. Yeah.
They got shit. There you go.
Yeah, my T-shirts that I was been pushing.
Yeah.
Same thing, man.
Right.
I know exactly what you mean. Come in bulk.
Right.
For the low. Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I'm
so
saying.
you know, and so when it comes to China, it's like you're banning something that's
established. That's not going
There you
nowhere.
go.
That's still gonna get in there. Now I'm just figuring out shit.
it's gonna make it worse now.
I think they're gonna get more money.
They're
now.
gonna promote that even
Yeah,
more because
yeah.
that culture that loves that,
Right. They're gonna
that's
Yeah,
the
you can't-
underworld.
Yeah.
The Yakuzas and all
Yeah.
the underworld is
Right.
gonna promote that. Like you trying to ban this shit.
Right.
Now see, what I know through that culture, I don't know the difference, but I know Japanese and Chinese, they have full body tattoos.
Right. And it's a culture. It ain't got nothing to do
Right.
with rap. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Like
these people
you're
in
banning
office,
that.
man, they flaunting their power, man. It's that.
They
You
got
know
the
what I
gold.
mean? Yeah. And then I was tripping because I thought it was North Korea at first. And then they like, oh, it's China.
Right.
So
Yeah.
damn, we got these motherfuckers don't like us. Now you got these people doing their shit now.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm like, fuck them. They ain't gonna stop me from creating and doing what I do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I don't depend on nothing from China.
Right.
You know, to make what I got going on. You know, if I can't, I'm gonna make a way.
What do you feel about how now most of the Asian community when they come to America, their money is basically made off the black community.
Right.
They open up liquor stores,
Yeah, that's because
Louisiana fried chicken.
Right.
I mean, all our shit, they duplicate it and they sell it back to us.
Yeah, because they come over here and they get a $17,000 to $20,000 loan for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So 3 of them come. That's $60,000. They're gonna go live in a 1-bedroom, sleep on the floor. With that 60, they're gonna go get a business. Them same 3 people that were sleeping on the floor, in 5 years is gonna be the ones we're gonna be throwing our middle finger up to in the big ass bins.
Yep.
With paper plates, cause they done started a business, and we gonna be buying shit from them from their store. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And then we've been living here all our life. You can't go get a $20,000 loan.
Nah.
They're gonna be looking at you like, why should I? You know, and you've been here all your life. You
Yeah.
American. Your mom, dad pay taxes on property out here. You can try to go get a loan right now. They're gonna be looking at you like you finna rob it.
Yep.
But somebody that's never been here,
Easy
never
call.
bought a soda over here, bought a water, nothing, can come here and get a loan. That's the only motherfucking thing, the one motherfucking thing, the only one and only, I'm gonna say it again, the one and only motherfucking thing that I like about Donald Trump
Yeah.
is he's cutting that shit.
Yeah.
You can't just, I don't have a place to stay, I need 20, and it's 3 of us. Now we got 60.
Yeah.
Now we can go in the bank with the 60 and get 20 on credit. Now we got 80. Now we've got 2 nail shops.
You know what? Now, see, with that being said, I believe this. I believe that they have their country backing them.
Yeah, absolutely. They
But see,
send them.
we don't have Africa backing us. They look at us as black. Black is not a color. That's why I say it all the time.
Right.
I cannot get a passport stamp
Right.
from going to black.
Right.
I have to go to Africa. And Africans on that continent where all the money is made and taken from,
Right.
they don't come back here. They got their country.
Yeah.
No matter what race you are, you got a country.
Right.
Your country's gonna back you. So therefore, when people say that, I'm just like, yo, like you got your country behind you. Whether you Armenian, Russian, whatever the fuck you are, Stereo shops. Look at the stereo shops.
Stereo shops.
The Platinum Motors.
Yeah.
All that shit down Sunset and Melrose. Those ain't black.
Nah, they not.
But guess who's going to go get their car hooked up?
Yeah, you right. You better believe it.
You know,
so cash, nigga, thousands of dollars.
Right. What's coming from Africa is the gold and the oil and the diamonds and everything that actually makes those companies progress. That funds those companies.
Africa rules the world. That's why they keep them the way they keep them. Because everything that you need to run anything comes from Africa. The Zen chip, to run a phone, to run a computer, the diamond. You know what I'm saying?
China is in Africa.
They have to be.
They're the same people that are saying we don't want to be fucking with this Americanized African shit, but we're in Africa.
Yeah, they'll fuck with the
taking the resources to fund the United States and not to fund the United States, but to do business.
China is there, but the United States is got their hand in that. Mm-hmm. The diamonds, the gold,
the whole European Union.
Like I said, like you couldn't even have a cell phone without Zen chips. When they mining and doing that, all those chips, that's what powers phones.
Coltan.
The laptops, Coltan. All that comes from Africa. And it's even oil. They don't even talk about the oil. It's oil there. So the 1, 2, 3 things that run the world, it's all right there. And they don't own none of it. They don't own the diamonds. They don't control the Zen chips. They don't control the oil.
Yeah.
They don't control nothing.
That's deep.
And it's real. They don't control none of it.
That's deep.
America controls those 3 things in Africa.
And they're not even Africa.
Yeah, they're not even Africa. It's white people over there mining now, getting Zen chips, because they know we need these for Apple. We need these for the laptops. Hey, John.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They're in Silicon Valley.
It's not
eating it up.
It used to be a boobuka in there. You know what I'm saying?
Like I know what I am doing. This is
move. Now it's hey Dan, come over here. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a whole different. They got lights up. These motherfuckers is doing shit in the dark.
So, what do you feel about I'm gonna say this coming from, our perspective, from our brothers on the African continent and on the American continent, because we've been here, got the Olmec statues. That's a whole nother. I don't want to go into that. Right. We've been here. The disconnect that we have with Africa, and seeing that we see what China's doing, and they're making billionaires overnight. What do you think we should do as far as the connection with Africa and the African Americans that live on this continent in the United States? What do you think should be happening, taking place right now, ASAP?
Well, that's a hard question because, we don't even get along.
For no reason, though.
For no reason at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? And don't get along and easily influenced. You know what I'm saying? You see something on TV, that's what it is. That's what's going on. Right. Whooty wham wham wham. I just seen who just bought. You know what I mean? And it's that quick, and we don't get along. So how am I gonna take this dude right here with me to get along with another dude when me and him don't even get along?
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's a hard question, bro. It's like,
It's, you see, that, you know what? Seeing that you just said that, that's a problem.
It's a big problem.
Why should that be a hard question?
Yeah.
And it's like we don't get along for no fucking reason.
None.
We don't get along. We got Libya.
Yeah.
I don't even dive into that. Yeah. You have open slavery going on in Libya.
Right now.
That's part of Africa.
Right.
And then now the truth came out about who Muammar Gaddafi was. Everything was funded by the government.
Yeah.
He wanted a currency that was backed by the resources, which was the original goal of every country.
The same thing Reagan did to L.A. with Freeway. Ruined the whole California.
Trains guns just fell off a truck.
To fund a war
train.
For some other people.
Right.
You know what I mean? People still affected off of that today. People lost family. People still in jail right now behind that Freeway Rick stuff and all that stuff that went on.
Yeah.
Reagan and them brought drugs to us.
Right.
And then locked us up after they left, that somebody else came in and was like, oh, you can't do this. Oh, it's 10 years. You know what I mean?
I'm going to add to that. Because they knew the money was coming in, those neighborhoods, and guess who moved in? Koreans, Chinese.
To sell you stuff.
No, exactly.
But now, you go to L.A. now, over there, and it's shit. Them white people buying that shit back up. They moving niggas to San Bernardino.
Yeah, they are.
Victorville, Adelant.
I've been down Century recently.
And I was like,
over there by the where the Forum and all and the racetrack used to be. Oh man, they got a Red Lobster over there off of Century. I'm like, Red Lobster on Century. They gotta clean that stuff up though. In-N-Out and Red Lobster is right across the street from each other.
They gotta clean that shit up though. They finna bring that football stadium over there.
So, what do you feel about the moving forward? China banning the black culture, or no, not black, the African culture. It's African American culture. Excuse me.
You know, a lot of people try to say that, but how is it that in China? You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not speaking even English. The beats ain't the same. So how is that black culture?
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
They make the Jordans. They make everything. Yeah. They make everything.
Everything. But what I'm saying is, when you say about the music, what I'm saying is, to me, like, my music ain't the same as theirs. Like, their beats ain't the same.
Right.
The language is different.
Mm-hmm.
So, to me, like, when you telling them that, it's black culture, that's not black culture to me. Like, now, when you having our artists from United States come over there and perform, now that's different. But to me, they got their own genre. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't qualify them. Like, they're not gonna pop up in the Grammys. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
I done seen some shit where I don't even know what the fuck they saying, and it's tight.
And it's hard because they know how to be. You know how to be hard. When
you know exactly.
You know how to be hard.
Like, you don't got to know what a motherfucker is really actually saying to be like, oh, he gassing
hard.
right now.
Yeah,
he gassing. He moving. He's smacking on the back. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's real. And I done seen different languages, not just China like that. I done seen some hard shit. But I was just in Cabo. And I went to the bar. They had the little speaker out, right? Mm-hmm. They had the satellite radio. Man, everybody coming on there was gassing. They was rappers, but I don't understand nothing. But I'm stuck. Gassing. I'm stuck. I'm like,
you know, when he gassing, like his syllables and his shit was.
You can hear it, bro.
Correct.
You can hear it.
Right.
You can hear it. You don't have to understand the language. You can hear it. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Just to wrap up on what you feel about China banning that culture, because I mean they're banning a culture,
right? Well, I don't think it's gonna work. Because they don't have as much freedom as we have, but that young culture is rebellious. They already got them trained not to like us out the gate. Like, they video games for PlayStation and stuff, when they shooting, they killing the Americans. Yeah. They got the American patch on them.
Right.
They blowing their heads off. You know what I'm saying? So they already training them to not like us. So
guaranteed. But
they do. They wear the Jordans. They wear the T-shirts. Kobe Bryant go over there. They stepping on each other just to look at it. You understand what I'm saying?
Dennis Rodman career.
You understand what I'm saying? They embrace it, and now they trying to stop it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they seen a motherfucker that's in control right now not respected at all, trying to lower the value. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's doing. He's
degraded so they can upgrade with the bullshit.
Yeah, like he's telling, I don't want more Haitians in. Let's bring some people from Norway. Norway is the sickest. They die at 50. They don't even
earlier. Right,
so you want to bring a motherfucker that's not even can make it to your age. You want to bring them over here.
Right.
But you got the Haitians working on the boats and doing their shit, productive, long crime, the less immigrant crime in America. I didn't even know that till he tried to ship him out. That's something I didn't even know because we ain't even tripping off of that. They got the lowest immigrant crime in the United States. So all the people that come in, they have the lowest crime rate in every state. But you want to ship them out. You want to bring some people in that we're going to have to bury at 50.
Right.
Okay.
So,
all right.
China and the U.S.
Yeah, that's a trip, man.
All right, J-Mac. So, let me get your perspective on the younger generation of hip-hop and the older generation of hip-hop as far as, I don't want to say morals and standards, but it kind of got to be that at the same time, you know.
Okay.
What's your opinion on that topic?
Well, it's a big difference, and I say that because I'm like the right person to ask this question because I'm a DJ too. So I DJ the old records with the new records.
Oh,
and
perfect.
The difference
Absolutely.
with me about the new records is you listen to them, and that's what you do. You just listen to them. You know what I mean? Like, it's no playback. You're not like, oh, let me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just heard something and the beat was smacking and the hook was good, and you're like, cool, let me hear the next song. You know what I mean? With the old school, more of the, you know, early 2000s, the 90s and stuff, you had to, like, damn, this nigga was, let me go back.
Yeah.
You don't really get a lot of that now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Lil Kendrick, Drake or whatever, but like that young new generation, they not snapping them records. They're playable, they're sellable.
Right.
You can listen to them.
They don't last as long.
No, they do last because they're not in control of the radio.
Right.
Somebody else is, so they do last. They force them on you.
Okay, but there's a reason why they last that long.
Yeah.
Because the records that you talking about prior to this generation,
right,
they lasted longer because you had the CD, you bought it,
right,
and you put your emotions into
right,
purchasing that record.
Not only that, those were good records. Those were shit that you had to go back and listen to. You know what I mean? Right. That's what that was. So that counts too. Was
absolutely
the quality. Like, it was a real battle for number one. Now it's just, I'm gonna make a record. It wasn't, I want to be the number one rapper. You know what I mean? That I don't see that now. You don't see that I'm friends with this dude. It was like, fuck you, nigga. I'm finna
right.
do this.
Yeah.
You got a new chain, I'm going to go get it. None of that shit. These motherfuckers is friends. It's like, even with the NBA, it's just the old lifestyle, you know, even it carried. You know what I'm saying? The old NBA, man, them niggas was getting elbowed, just get up and run. That shit is an ejection.
The glove, Gary Payton.
You know what I mean?
It was like, nigga, we ain't. I was ripping it from you.
Oh man,
we high fiving.
Man, fuck Jordan up, man. He still got to play. That shit is ejection now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same with the rap game. You know what I'm saying? It's not competitive enough for me. It's not competitive enough. So it's easy to just make a record and say, I put a record out, I did a video, I got 10 million views, and I'm on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna hate that because them same records, I have to play them. Cause it's not, I'm not DJing for me. I'm DJing for the crowd, and there's people in the crowd that like them music. Yeah. And so I don't be biased, but I just know a good record when I hear it. Just period. I know, and I know some. Here we go for 5 months, and you know what I'm saying. And this is out the way.
It's out the way.
Yeah.
You know what? I brought that up in one of my first episodes, and we were talking about how, like, you had to record on ADAT.
Right.
You couldn't make any mistakes.
Yeah, I recorded on ADAT.
You had to flow all the way through.
I've been on
no mistakes.
Beats where they made the track one by one on ADATs.
Yeah. I recorded on reel to reel before. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
A real old school. To ADAT to now, my own shit. My own studio. Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't no punching in.
Yeah.
And I keep telling cats, and I'm not knocking nobody that's young and they doing their thing. You either you drink, you do your thing, and you just punch in and you think you freestyling. Yeah. People think that they heard Jay-Z say, I don't write nothing. Now everybody wants to go in the studio and say, I don't gotta write. I just punch in and follow up wherever I left off.
That's what you hearing right now.
Okay.
The 5 months, the 120 days.
Break that down.
I mean, 150 days. That's what I call it. The 150 days. That's how long that record lasts. 5 months, 150 days. The radio gonna push it. The video people gonna spin it. Revolt they got that 150 days. It's all in the budget with the record label, with the radio station. That's 150 days, man.
Yeah.
And you better hope that your shit Cardi B.
Designer. Cardi B.
You know what I'm saying?
You got 150 days.
You can do it.
You know what's funny? You said that,
it.
and she just came out with a new hit.
Yeah.
So that means she's got another 150 days now with that thing that she did with
Bruno.
Bruno.
But that's gonna be
another 150 days.
About 150 days. That's Bruno Mars. That's some kid shit. That's some construction. You know what I'm saying? They put that together.
The machine.
Yeah, that was you know.
It. Yeah.
But that was a good look for her.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It kind of, to me, if I would have been Bruno Mars, I would have kind of been like, you know what? I probably wouldn't have did it, but it's a big boost for her.
Absolutely.
Big boost. And she came boo-boo on that. I'm going to be the first one to say that. Her shit was garbage on there. Because I like Cardi B. I spin her shit. I'm a DJ, too. Don't get it twisted.
Spin was popping.
I rap, too. I record my own shit, got my own studio, do all that shit, too. Like, I spin her shit. I like her shit. But that was some bullshit with Bruno Mars. Because I spin his shit, too. Bruno Mars get it cracking. You know what I mean?
I think that project, that record was more visual because they did the whole In Living Color thing.
Yeah.
So if you see the video, then that brings you towards the whole
and
record.
What was cool about that too is that they got props from the Wayans from that.
Right.
Yeah. So
the Wayans are going to promote it, which is going to give them not 150 days. It's going to give them 200
Oh no,
days.
that record's going to get pushed. They playing it on the radio. It's Bruno Mars. He has
it's right.
Yeah, like they gonna anything that comes up right now, they're gonna be able to perform that motherfucker, all of that shit. Yeah, that's gonna be a record, but it's not really hot. It's not a hot record. I'm telling you, like I can't really see. I can play that, but that's not going while I'm DJing a party. That's not going. You know what I'm saying? And I play all type of parties. Right. I do EDM. I do it all. I do soft rock. I do rap. I don't just play, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm a rounded DJ.
Basically, you know classic songs.
Right. I know some real shit when I hear it.
Right.
Just period. Like you ain't gonna fool me. This I've dealt with record companies. I know producers. I know people that sit around and say, hey, let's do this and do this to make this. I've seen that.
Okay, so with that said, I have a question. Does the bag proceed the art form?
Right now, absolutely. Because you have a person like Cardi B who can make more money than Run DMC.
Yeah, this is true.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
For me to even sit here and say that. And that's true.
Rakim.
Like, you know, and now Ice Cube, just his rap money. She can surpass Ice Cube money-wise on the money that he's made from written songs under O'Shea Jackson.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
He has money. He does films and all that. I'm talking about the money he made rapping. It's absurd. You got Lil Pump. He's negotiating an $8 million deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I played 2 songs by him.
It was like,
and one of them is just a hooks. Gucci gang. I play that.
You like,
but that's a hook.
They like that.
They love that.
You might have to play it 3 times in one night.
I play that. I'm a
you
DJ.
have to.
I play that.
'Cause that's part of your bag.
But I make songs, and to me, that is a hook in the bridge. Gucci gang, Gucci gang. My bitch done doing cocaine. It's the bridge and the hook. That is not a hook, 16 bars, come back with another 16. That's not the way I listen to music. That's not the, you know what I'm saying?
You can't do that on ADAC for studio time.
And not me just being from the West Coast.
Right.
Because I listen to everything. EPMD, I'm a music fiend, period. That's why I'm really a DJ. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a music fiend. Right. So it ain't just because I'm from West Coast, I'm from California. I grew up KRS-One. You know what I'm saying? EPMD. That's the shit I was a Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? Ice Cube. That type of shit. So it ain't that. It's just motherfuckers is but they getting their bread at a young age. I like that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I love to see that. I just wish that they weren't so weird though too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I kind of like Chance the Rapper. But I like him because he's the way he is, but I don't really like his rap style.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's fucked up. Like, I just want a regular, like Big Sean. I love Big Sean, but he's in a different category. I want a new Big Sean. You know what I'm saying? A regular looking motherfucker that ain't got twisties and that's hard. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
because Big Sean is already established.
Yeah.
And I love him, and he's one of the most underrated rappers that's out right now.
Yeah.
Him and Nipsey Hussle, like, they don't get enough due for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I want another Big Sean, a regular looking motherfucker with a haircut.
Okay. So,
not all the bullshit, eyelid colors. I just want a regular nigga coming in and spit.
No colorful motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying? You got
crayon box, motherfucker just walk through.
Jacket with the zippers at the ear. I don't want to see that shit, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Your ears got piercing on.
Okay.
I don't want to see that.
Okay, now, so with that said, I gotta add to that because now you got this. My struggle was worse than yours culture.
Right.
And in hip hop, we've come to you got cats like Bobby Shmurda.
Yeah.
I was selling crack since like the 5th grade.
Yeah.
Damn, how lower can who's gonna beat him?
Yeah.
I was selling crack since 3rd grade, and I was selling crack since 2nd grade, and I was selling crack in kindergarten. For real, you can't count.
Right.
So we in our culture, we have the battle of the worst struggle.
Yeah,
which is I tie this into that.
And I'm glad you said that because that was the old rap. Okay. And I'll tell you why. Because you have a little dude like Jaden Smith, Will Smith's son. He got a song out right now called Icon.
Right.
30 million views. The video, he's just standing in front of one car. He spits the verse twice.
In the,
you know what I'm saying? In front of his Tesla.
The Tesla. Yeah. And he's got the car.
He spits the verse twice.
Right.
Everybody wants to say, oh, well, you know, he made it because of his father and all that. No, this motherfucker been rapping for 5 years.
He actually spitting something.
Yeah, he been rapping for 5 years. He got videos that got 2 million views, 3 million views.
Right.
He got other video. None of them had this many views. If you make some shit that's hot, people gonna go to it.
They gonna fuck.
Because this like the actual first time I ever listened to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I what I did was went back and looked at his views on the other shit. You know what I mean? And 2 and 3 million, 4 million, not 20 to 30 million. And this shit going.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you make something that's banging, and I DJ, I spin that. Oh,
you
man.
gotta play that.
You know what I'm saying? The little dudes just had an album release party, little youngsters. Man, I was spinning all the young shit. That shit came on them motherfuckers. Woo! Jabbing it. I thought they was gonna suck a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, you know, this is a turn up. You know what I mean?
Easy call.
But I'm saying, you get that good record, it's gonna show, bro. You can't hide it. They can't hate it.
You can't hide a good record.
You can't hate it, bro. You can't. All them cool. That's all right. I'm gonna listen to that because they playing it on the radio shit. That's what you're getting a lot of right now. You're not getting that.
Right.
I'm finna listen to this. You remember you used to be in your car and listen to some shit 7 times in a row?
Yeah.
Like you ain't no repeat button now. Ain't you just okay, the next one.
That's because you bought the album.
Yeah, but it's not
You bought
even
the
that
album.
because you can stream it and you still not repeat nothing. It ain't a lot of repeat shit, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like back in the old days, it was. Now this shit is. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Boop. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, with that said, how do you feel that the younger cats can respect the music now as we did 15 years ago?
Well, for me, my advice to them is get their money, man. I'm going to tell them that. From where I sit and shit that I seen, I'm going to tell all them youngsters, I don't give a fuck if they get on the track and go, go get 10 million off that shit.
Okay, but see now, okay, I have this issue. Just like I was listening to the homie Doc Hicks the other day.
Right.
One of my partners, he has a podcast, he does his thing. He just interviewed Slim 400.
Right.
And they were talking about how you can't let the money proceed actual factual shit. Like when you really about what you doing,
Yeah.
don't let that bag come in front of that.
Right, but you got to that point. For some reason, you got to that point.
Yeah.
Where that bag is offered to you.
Right.
So you have to be doing something right.
Right.
Where that's somebody else's opinion.
It's true.
Because you got to this point where they are offering you the bag for the song.
Okay, so what do you feel about cats that get the bag? They're not from that, but they pay cats that's from that to be around them.
Oh, that's weak.
And then now they claiming blood. I'm a Crip.
Yeah, that's
you know
weak.
what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
we got a
condone
big
that 'cause
issue with that.
We don't condone that because we got people that's resting, that's mamas and aunties and brothers that's hurting behind this real stuff. So when we see shit like that, it's laughable.
Right. And
It's-
see, that's
it's
95% of the new shit, little this, little that.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're getting the bag and they're taking it to real motherfuckers that's really with the shit, and they're paying them so they can say whatever the fuck they want to say because they got them in the pocket.
Right. Well, you know what it is too.
How do you-
a lot of it's good and bad because the good is they taking that money that they getting paid and they paying some other black people. I like that. So some
Right.
other niggas somewhere is fucking
winning.
eating, and I love that.
I love that too.
Let's get us strong. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's another car for a nigga, another something Bitcoin,
Rent
nigga,
paid,
another
something,
check,
yeah.
nigga, another belt, whatever. But that's cool. But my thing is like, I want, if you in that position, just try to do your best on the records, my nigga. Cause
Yeah.
you African American and you represent us. That's why at first I was hating on Ray Sherman. I was hating on them.
Yeah.
I respect them a lot now. Cause
They
them
get the
little
bag,
niggas got
though.
their money, right? And they do their songs how the fuck they want to do it. They don't give
Yeah.
a fuck what I think. You know what I'm saying? And they shit is gonna sell, it's gonna do right, and they gonna profit. And they ain't getting in no trouble, and they ain't acting stupid. They kind of, they're not.
They having fun.
They're having fun, and they're not weirdos. Like, I don't like this weirdo look, like the type of motherfucker, like, you can't even get on the elevator with a motherfucker, and the people gonna be like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, people clutching their purses and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? You don't want that look. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is on the new generation. I mean, I wish them the best. And pursue the bag, man. Get the money, man.
Get the money.
Like Easy said, man, let's get to the money, man.
Let's get to the money.
Get to the money.
And as far as bridging the gap, how can they have that respect for the older generation and from what hip hop gave to them to get to the bag?
It's easy. That part right there is so easy.
Like,
but they
simplify that.
It's so easy because it's documented, bro.
Yeah.
You can go get Ice Cube death certificate. You can go listen to the Chronic. You motherfuckers be on planes and all that shit. Get you some headphones and go listen to Big Daddy Kane. A Biz Markie, EPMD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
CJ the Mac. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's shit that you can listen to find out what was going on at their times. Too Shorts.
Yeah.
50 cents, and you know what I'm saying? Study these dudes is still making money. Like y'all talking shit about these dudes, they still doing shows with them old ass songs. Like,
they eating.
you know what I'm saying? Do you think
content
30 years from
solid.
now, a motherfucker's gonna be able to walk up somewhere and be like, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang?
No.
But do you think 5 years from now today, a motherfucker still walk on stage and be, blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'll even add to that. I wish I had a call. I wish I was a baller. There you go.
Yeah. People still doing shows. Man, I just left Vegas, man. Bryson is still doing shows.
There you go.
If you make that real shit, man, they gonna keep you on, bro. They gonna keep you on.
Say that again.
You make the real shit, they gonna keep you on. Man, it's simple.
There it is. Easy call. J-Mac. Appreciate it, bro. It wasn't just jokes.
You got to stop thinking like a human and start thinking like a god.